Hi, I'm Lou, and today I'm going to show you how to build a flywheel out of an old wagon wheel. I picked this up on Marketplace for $65, and it's a little over 100 pounds, and it's actually pretty well balanced. The flywheel is going to be spinning pretty fast, so I need it to be balanced even more. So what I'll do is drill holes all the way around, insert these bolts, and then use washers to make sure it's balanced. They're all installed and we'll use them later for balancing, but right now we're going to put this 1-inch spindle through so we can put them on these 1-inch bearings. And this is 1 3/8, so we'll use these pipes to space it up. Luckily this 1-inch gas pipe is a pretty good fit in here. Our inch rod is a little loose in there, so we'll shim it with a rolled up piece of sheet metal. It's a pretty good fit. And we'll put our bearings on both sides. Okay, I've got the axle hanging from ratchet straps, and you can see the heavy point is right here at A, so I need to add some washers up here. A was the low point, so we added a bunch of washers over here, and that changed the low point now to B and C, so we'll add washers up here. Not gonna lie, that was hours worth of work, and I ended up using washers as small as that made a difference. And now though, I can set this wheel pretty much anywhere I want, and it pretty much does not move wherever I put it. Pretty good spin and pretty darn stable. We're gonna put this sprocket on here to use later, but it's a little loose. So I made this sheet metal shim, and that centers it on there pretty well. I'm gonna bend these into a hook formation, and there's our sprocket all bolted on. I swapped out the ratchet straps for a more stable mount. Now I've got a chain on the sprocket and this 3-pound dumbbell that I'm gonna hang on the chain and see how fast it falls to determine the inertia of the flywheel. So this radius is 4.5 inches. It was an 18-inch drop, and it took 7.8 seconds. Pause the video here if you want to see the math, but I calculated 275 pound-foot squared. Pause the video here if you want to calculate your inertia using the same sprocket and weight I used. While we're at this point, I decided to go ahead and add a little generator and light to demonstrate what people call a flywheel battery, which means the energy stored up in this flywheel can then run that light. Heating it up with an angle grinder. And there's our flywheel battery. In my next video, I'll be using this device along with the flywheel to make an inertia dyno to calculate the horsepower and torque of this engine. If you want to know more about this, join the Black Box Dyno Performance Group on Facebook or go to blackboxdyno.com. Thanks for watching.